It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep, so I'm here for a reading update video. Aren't you guys thrilled? Okay, so over the last week or so, I managed to finish 4 books, which, considering how I've been doing lately, is pretty damn good for me. Okay, so first one I want to mention is called The Dead Do Not Improve by J. Caspian Crann. This was the first book that I received through the Edelweiss / Above the Treeline ARC program, and it was not good. It was bad. Really, really bad. I tend to shy away from doing reviews, written or otherwise, on books that I don't like, because I think it's kind of pointless and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but considering I got the book for review, I kind of couldn't get out of it. So the plot, what there is of one, is about this guy who lives in San Francisco, who his neighbor is killed accidentally from a stray bullet, and he decides he's going to investigate it on his own. And why he decides to do this, I don't really know, because he didn't like this person. He very lovingly nicknamed her the baby molester because he saw her dancing in a park with a little girl, and, you know, dancing with a little girl, obviously the next thought you're going to have is that she must be molesting children. Yeah. If you couldn't guess, I didn't like the main character very much. In fact, I pretty much hated him. The amount of disdain he had for, well, it's set in San Francisco, like I said, and that's one of my favorite places on earth, and he just, obviously the character did not like San Francisco, nor the people living there, so why he bothered to live there and not move away, I don't understand. I think he just got his, you know, kicks by talking about how superior he felt to everybody around him. But anyway, and unfortunately I gave it 1 star on Goodreads, so yeah. Okay, moving on to a book I actually did like. I read Cut and Run by Abigail Rowe. And this is the first book in the Cut and Run series, which is a male-male romantic thriller. And it had been recommended to me by so many different people on Goodreads. So the storyline involves these 2 FBI agents. You've got Zane and you've got Ty. They're both sort of troubled. They've gotten into trouble in the past with the FBI. They've got just a long laundry list of personal issues that they're dealing with, and they are sort of thrown together reluctantly to sort of go undercover and investigate this serial killing. I was very impressed that at the way that the subject matter was handled. I loved the characters. There was a lot of humor, and it was the kind of humor that I really can relate to, which is sarcastic, smartass kind of humor. And I loved the characters of Ty and Zane. The romantic aspect of the story was not like saccharine or anything like that. These are 2 like full-blooded like men's men, which just made the story hotter, in my opinion, if that makes any sense. I don't know, that probably sounds really stupid, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm not in my right mind. I'm sleep deprived, so just forgive me. But anyway, yes, I really liked the story. My only complaint was that right away I knew who the killer was, which I hate that in a book. I hate when I can figure out so easily who the bad guy is. I like to be surprised in books, and it doesn't happen very often, but other than that, I really enjoyed the book, and I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. So yeah, 2 big thumbs up. And the next book I read, not really read, more like devoured, was Nevermore by Kelly Cray. Now, I have filmed a review for this video, more like a fangirly, gushing filled, a fangirl gush fest of a video, I should say, which I plan on uploading tomorrow. So I'm not going to really say too much about it, other than to say that I freaking loved it. Best book of 2012, best book that I've read in 2012, hands down, bar none, far and away. yeah, so far. And this book, in a nutshell, is about Isabel and Varen, who are two high school kids, seemingly polar opposites, who are thrown together, notice a theme, to do a English project on a famous American author, and they pick Edgar Allan Poe. And all kinds of freaky occurrences happen, and Isabel starts having these weird-ass dreams about this cloaked figure named Reynolds. There's all this Edgar Allan Poe imagery, and themes from his stories are woven into the storyline of the book. You've got these amazingly freakish characters called Nox, which made me incredibly happy, and I've got a sick little fangirl crush on one of them named Pinfeathers, but just watch my video and you'll, see me go crazy over this book. But yeah, 5 humongous, fantabulous stars on Goodreads. Yeah. And at the complete opposite end of the spectrum, the final book I managed to read was City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare, which is book 4 in the Mortal Instruments series. Again, I just, like 10 minutes ago, filmed a video review for this book, so I'm not going to get into too much detail other than to say words cannot express how incredibly disappointed I was in this book. I think part of me subconsciously knew that I wasn't going to like it, because I waited and waited and waited to read this book. Yeah, didn't really like anything about the book. Jace was a whiny ass, Clary was an insecure basket case, and Simon was just a miserable brat. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I didn't like this at all, but I could not force myself to give a Cassandra Clare book 1 star, so I gave it 2. I am told things improve drastically in book 5 with City of Lost Souls, but I need to give myself a bit of a breather after the experience of reading this book. Yeah. Okay. So what am I reading now? I just started Ashfall by Mike Mullen. Yeah, and I am also getting ready to start Enclave by Anne Aguiar. Again, it's late. My brain isn't firing on all cylinders right now. Also, within the next couple of days, I will be doing another book haul video because I did buy more books, and I was wondering, you guys, do you want me to show you what I get for my Kindle? I mean, because I buy a lot more books for my Kindle than I do physical books because it's more convenient and it's cheaper, usually. So let me know if you want me to include them in my haul videos, because if so, then I'll be doing haul videos a lot more frequently. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I have noticed that my streak of, all the books that I say I'm going to read in the following week, I never actually get around to reading them, because I said that I was starting Supernaturally, and I did, but I had bought This Beast and sat on my couch and said that I was going to read the first chapter to see if I liked it, and next thing I knew, I had this thing done by the next day. So yeah, I will get around to reading Supernaturally eventually, but whatever. Anyway, thank you for listening to my late night insane babble, and I will talk to you again later. Yeah, whenever. Happy reading, guys. Bye.